Hello everybody. Our biggest festival, the Durga Puja, have started and everybody is so happy. They are wearing new dresses. They are going to their friends' places, having a lot of fun. They go to the puja mandaps for their prayers. And in the meantime, I'm going to share with you a beautiful magic trick which you can perform in this festive season and amaze your friends. So stay with me, don't skip the video. I'm kaushikbiswasmagic and you are watching my channel kaushikbiswasmagic. Every week I'm uploading several magic and mentalism tutorials on this channel. So if you have come for the first time, if you love magic, if you want to learn magic or mentalism, or even if you want to see magic, please support me by subscribing my channel. If you like this video, please share this with your friends and write in the comments how much you enjoyed watching this tutorial. Also, don't forget to strike the bell icon for new upload notifications. Without much ado, let me perform this trick for you first and then I'll show you how to do it. So this is how it looks from the audience perspective. Human magnetism. At the same time, I take the opportunity to tell you that if you want to take your magic to the next level, please consider joining as a member of my channel in level 2 or higher. That is because in level 2 and in the higher levels, I am sharing some really commercial and professional magical secrets which I cannot discuss in the open area of my channel for obvious reasons. Every week I'm uploading some new wonderful effects that I have been performing in my own paid gigs. So enjoy those wonderful tricks and make your audience amazed. I hope you enjoyed the magic. This is a quick visual effect which you can do anytime, anywhere. Professionally, magicians use a very complicated device which needs to be attached to your under your coat on jacket. But this one is almost impromptu. Almost impromptu. You need a gimmick and it is in plain sight. You can do it almost anytime, anywhere with any deck of cards. Now, let me explain you what you need for this trick. For this trick, you need a very common object which you already have on your desk, and that is a rubber band. A rubber band. Let me show you the rubber band. Here is a rubber band. I'm using it. It's a red one. As you can see, it's a red one. I'm using a red one for a reason. Because I'm using a red deck of cards, that is the back color is red, so it hides the rubber band to some extent. So what you need to do, another thing you require is to wear a wristwatch. So this is the only requirement. Just put this rubber band on your arm and it goes at the back of the wristwatch. Then what you need to do is pull this two strands, this double strand, as you can see, of rubber bands from here. It goes from here and just under the nail of your middle finger. You need to keep the nail of the middle finger a little bigger than usual so that it can catch the rubber bands. So this is the situation. As you can see, it's going right through here. Now these two strands of the rubber band acts as a lever to keep the cards attached to your hand. So this is the situation, but you need to cover this portion where the rubber band is visible with your ring finger and this portion with your index finger. So you don't need to keep your fingers like this all the time. If you are seated, you can keep that hand ready for the performance under the table. And as you are talking about human magnetism, you just suddenly take out this hand and show that there cannot be any magnetism on these things because these are pasteboards and you are a human being, not a magnet. But you can develop a magnetic power in your body. How? Magically. So saying, you just take a few cards, place your hand like so. Now, the audience should be looking from the top, not from below. That is a very important thing. And if you are worried about only this bit of rubber band, don't worry, because they are looking at the cards, not at the rubber band. They have no idea what to look for and where to look for. So you just keep your fingers like this, pointing towards the audience so they can't see anything. Now you need to take one of these and put it, that is in between the rubber band and your palm, like so. This is how you need to put it. So you just don't lift your hand, just put it here. With a little bit of practice, you can do it very easily. All these are going above the rubber band and it is just kept in place with your palm and the rubber band. Now the rubber band is becoming more and more camouflaged. Nobody can see the rubber band because the deck has a red back and I'm using a red rubber band. So you can put a few more cards if you want to. Make sure that the rubber band is thin and it doesn't break because it is holding a lot of tension. So this is how it should look. And now you can just lift it up magically. Now with a little bit of presentation, I didn't present it properly during my performance, but with a little bit of presentation, you can make this a real miracle in your show. So you show it like this, and there is nothing under the cards, no threads, nothing. And even you can show this side, but of course you cannot show this side, otherwise they will see the rubber band. So you take it like this, and your pressure should always be on the cards with your palm, and you can just show it this way. And then if you bend the middle finger, what will happen? The rubber band will go back to it to your wrist and the cards will fall. And some cards may split this side and that side because of the tension of the rubber band, but it really doesn't matter. You just give some magical power and then just give it a bend like so. And if some cards are stuck here like this, immediately just pull it out and you show that There is nothing special about the cards. There is nothing in your hands. Everything is normal. So this is how you perform this trick. Have a wonderful time performing this beautiful visual effect for your viewers. Let me know in the comments how much you enjoyed watching this tutorial, learning this trick and performing it before your spectators. See you again next time in the next video.